What is the most unfortunate truth in human life? Well, death. Yes, if you are born, you will die someday. Someone lives a full life and someone meets with an unfortunate premature death. Now, if you look at Deep Sidhu's death, it is quite unfortunate. 38 years is too young of an age for a man to die. Indeed, his death is shocking, untimely and unfortunate. But for some invisible and sinister powers, his death seems convenient too. The man was holding a number of secrets and his death leaves behind several questions. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Piyush, and in this video I will talk about the unfortunate yet convenient death of Punjabi actor Deep Sidhu. Let's begin. Some shocking news came out on Tuesday. Deep Sidhu, who was accused of the Red Fort violence that broke out on January 26, 2021, died suddenly on Tuesday. His death, however, seems shrouded in mystery. The actor turned activist met with an accident while he was driving his white Scorpio that rammed into a stationary truck. The accident took place near Haryana's Kharkhoda on Western Peripheral Expressway. The deceased was travelling with his friend Reena Rai from Delhi to Bhatinda. He was taken to hospital but was declared brought dead. Incidentally, the actor turned activist met with the fatal accident close to the Singhu border, where the actor turned activist was active during the farmers' protest. Deep Sidhu was not a nondescript personality. He was popular in Punjab for quite some time, given his career as actor in regional cinema. He was anyway a well-connected man in Punjab with a good following and familiarity with influential sections of the society. After the Red Fort violence on January 26, 2021, people started to identify him outside Punjab also. So, it isn't as if a small or local leader has died. He was, of course, a controversial figure. Before and after the farmers' protest, he was accused by many of voicing pro-Khalistani sentiment. After the Republic Day violence broke out in 2021 and Deep Sidhu was accused of the case, Khalistani supporter Baghecha Singh too had spoken in actor-turned-activist support. Baghecha Singh had praised the hoisting of the Sikh flag on Red Fort and also said the farmer leaders are trying to pass the buck on Deep Sidhu to save themselves. After he was accused in the Republic Day violence, Deep Sidhu was marginalized in political circles. Last year, he had even called farmers' protest leaders arrogant. The actor had said, "You are so jealous and so arrogant that you do not listen to anyone. Whatever decision is taken must be accepted by all. If I reveal deep secrets, then there will be no way to flee." Earlier this year, Deep Sidhu had claimed suffering professional losses after being branded anti-national. He was sidetracked after being accused of the January 26 violence. Republic Day violence was not a small event and almost probably involved deep, invisible, sinister forces. Deep Sidhu was conveniently made a front for everything that had gone wrong last year. But who were the ones pulling the strings from behind the curtains? From what one can gather, Deep Sidhu's death looks very suspicious from 3 to 4 angles. Number 1, he had threatened to make some really big revelations in the past. Number 2, he was scapegoated for an event that must have been planned by many people. These invisible forces had definitely tried to sabotage his career. Number 3, he was probably promised a lot of things, maybe a lot of fame or perhaps an election ticket. But he was sidelined and was probably facing several enemies. Number 4, Deep Sidhu probably had a tiff in the political world, especially after he was sidetracked and not offered any election ticket. Now, who was behind Deep Sidhu's death? Some influential political groups. We cannot confirm or deny. Did he have a fallout with Khalistanis? Probably, but we cannot confirm or deny that either. Or was it that some Khalistani and political forces staged the accident? Again, we cannot confirm or deny that. This is something that probe agencies have to decide. But what we can confirm is that a man with a lot of critical information has died in an accident. For several sinister forces who may or may not have a part to play in this incident, this is a convenient death.